So, John 𝗦𝗀𝗀𝗧, as you can see behind us, we've got training going on here tonight. But in preparation for Kingsland, what are you feeling?
Looking forward to it, mate. Yeah, it was I'm going to say an enjoyable weekend in terms of performances, but we didn't get out of it what we probably deserved in terms of the points that we did deserve. So, yeah, myself, Byrne, the staff, the players are champing at the bit to be playing at home again on Saturday. Just like that.
Right. Well, you expect better, really. That's a bit hitting the net, but as you say, what I write down wrong is, as you say, we feel like we deserve to get 3 points on Monday. Do you feel like we have to write that wrong?
I don't think there's been any wrongs. I understand the point you're trying to make. I think there was a tweet that went out from you guys with the same saying. I understand exactly where it's coming from, but I can't point any real direct fingers at anybody. I think the two defeats that we've covered a few times now were done to death in terms of analysis and why they probably happened and why the opposition were better than us on the day. In terms of the recent two draws, I thought it was an incredible performance on Monday. Absolutely unbelievable effort from everybody at the club, from the players on the pitch to the staff, to the support that we took down there. I thought it was a real. Listen, let's not get away from this. If we'd have held on to win that game, that would have been the biggest win in the club's history in terms of a league game. Going away to win our first game of the season against next league club, but we didn't. We drew. We were unlucky. I don't like using that word, but we really felt we fell on the other side of margins. So there's no wrongs to right from our point of view. Like I said to you this time last week, if you remember, from our point of view, we know if we perform well, generally we'll get the results that we want. We performed okay last Saturday, performed really well Monday, haven't got the results that we want. So it might be a case of sort of changing what I'm saying about if we know we perform well that we'll get the results. Let's just try and win and get the 3 points on the board on Saturday, because our performance has deserved it so far, especially at home. I know we've only played a couple of times, we're unbeaten, 2 draws, but we entertain at home. We try to play in a certain manner that really puts bums on seats and can hopefully get us the results that we're looking for.
Obviously, looking ahead to actually playing Kingsland, what do you know about them tactically?
They play a similar shape to us. They're a full-time side, so for when we talk about tactical, anything could happen this week. They got beat on Monday with a late defeat against Rush all at home, so we don't know what they're going to do or tweak. And you haven't got a massive breadth of knowledge in terms of the opening start of the season. You get your reports, you've got your 𝗦𝗀𝘀𝗀𝗧𝗏 and your video that you try and watch, but the amount of times we've played sides already this season expecting to play in a certain way and they haven't done, it sort of flips us a little bit. But that comes from the amount of sides that are in daytime training. So tonight is about us, 99% about us tonight, reinforcing our message, knowing that if we do what we want to do, we'll be okay. They're a big, strong, direct side. We know that we're good on the tail top. They've got a big presence that they will look to hit early. And depending on not whether Johnny Margates plays and where they're playing, they've got a real goal poacher, as we found out ourselves last season. That'll punish you. So we've got to make sure that the things that we've talked about tonight is stopping them at source, as opposed to being reactive after it's happened. And we believe that if we put in a performance, that we'll get the result that we want.
Obviously, we're here at training. What are we looking at in terms of numbers coming back into the squad?
Not great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players set out. That's 8 players set out from a squad of like 22. So, as you can see behind me, or you might not be able to see behind me, there's 4 of the under-21s training with us tonight. There's 16 training behind them, 4 of which are under-21s. Listen, you've asked a question, we haven't brought that up. I've been saying for the last couple of weeks, maybe it's something that we have to look at, the amount of niggles and injuries that we're picking up, because it's not helping us in terms of getting any consistency with being able to pick a team and a squad for games. But the lads that are ready are raring to go.
And then finally, obviously, you mentioned the manner of football you want to get bums on seats. Hopefully you want to be doing that this Saturday also.
Yeah, listen, we're going to do that anyway. Regardless of the result, win, lose or draw, then the 3 outcomes that you can get in football, we will try and perform our way. You've got an opposition that want to stop us doing that. They might put a stop to that, they might not, and then the same applies on Tuesday. But we know what we are. We've been doing it now for 15 months. Whether it be training, whether it be in games, we try and execute it. The opposition sometimes stop it. It's a game of chess. Well, it's a game of football, but you understand my point I'm trying to make. And we'll go out and try and do what we do and get the 3 points on top of that.
Cheers, John.